All right, it is Friday. It is quitting time, and it's time to go hunting. Oh, you guys don't want to see me have to drive home and pack and drive for 2.5 hours? All right, well, never tried this snap teleporting thing, so let's go ahead and give it a try. Ready? That didn't work. Want to try that again? Try that again. Whoa! That was weird. Did my clothes changed? That's a little unnerving. Well, anyways, we made it to elk camp. It's smoky. Why? That's weird. It's smoky. Hold on one second here. Okay, we're back. Apparently, they are doing subscribe burns a couple ridges to the south of us, and the smoke is blowing our direction. Hopefully, that won't push the elk out. So since that snap worked to get us here, let's see if the snap will work to set up camp. All right, here we go. Ready? And it worked. Look at that. Camp is all set up already. That is amazing. I mean, it's still a little disturbing that my clothes got changed, but you know, I'll just have to go with it, I guess. So I'll tell you what the game plan is. Right now, there's really not enough daylight left. I know it looks like it in the camera, but it's gonna get dark here real soon. So we're not gonna go try to scout or go up after those elk tonight. I'm just gonna kind of nestle in and rest, get ready, get up early, and go after them tomorrow. If you haven't already noticed, I'm missing a few people. There's nobody else around. The other two that have been accompanying me had some other prior engagements that they had to go to. So on this trip, it's just going to be me. So hopefully my face is pretty enough for all of you guys, and I'll try not to show it too much because I know it's not. So since I'm up here by myself and I don't have the kids with me, I kind of got bored and I was getting ready to build a fire. And then it hit me. Can you start a fire with a Burger King French fry and use it like a match? Is there enough oil in it to work? Well, let's find out. All right, so you can see I've already got all my little dinky sticks. Here's my French fry. Got a lighter. Well, it's trying to burn. So as long as I held the lighter on that, I could have just had the fire going. So apparently a Burger King French fry does not have enough oil to light it to use as a candle to light a fire. Well, now we know. Good morning. Well, today's the morning of the big hunt. Right now it's still too dark to see outside. I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting, listening. Hopefully the sun will come up a little bit so I can start see to walking. Because where I'm at right now, as soon as I hit the trail, which is right across from my camper, I will be hunting. So it's not like I have to hike in a ways before I'm into the elk, because they could be right here. I did hear a bugle already this morning. He was way off in the distance. I couldn't quite tell where exactly it was coming from, but you could definitely hear it. I'm only going to have a couple hours first thing this morning to go up and try to get this done. My youngest has a football game that's relatively close to where I'm hunting, so I'm going to peel off later and go watch his football game. So this But don't worry, I get it fixed. Well, I know I heard that bull up this area last night. I heard a couple, heard a couple bugles this morning. They all seem like they're on the back side of the ridge. So I know they like to come up here to the top to bed. So I'm just gonna sit up here for a little bit and see if I can't hear them coming up. Try to do a couple calls and a bugle, and yeah, they're not talking. I just heard somebody else bugling across the way. That might be why they're not talking today, or why they're only talking early morning and late evening. Just this area might have too much pressure on it. So I'm just gonna hang out here for a little while before I gotta head down and go to the football game. Alright, so I'm working my way back down to camp. I sat up there for a while. Heard one bull bugle way off. Oh, I don't know. We'll slowly make the journey back to camp and then go watch a football game. And God, there's a lot of sign around here. Come back up here this evening, and wherever they moved off to, hopefully they'll move back in. We'll just have to wait and see.
Come on, Levi, Creed, watch that outside, Creed. Get in there, he's all yours.
Yeah! Alright, we're back from the football game. That was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that little clip. Here we find myself sitting up pretty much on top of that ridge, but on the other side. And yes, that was my poor excuse of a bugle. But as you will see, things will start getting more interesting. I will be fast forwarding some of this because this was a pretty long, drawn out ordeal. You'll notice right here the camera whips. There was a bugle off in the distance. The camera didn't pick it up though.
my camouflage. I head out the door to the hunting lodge. It's a place
The wind was wrong. It was blowing at my back right here, so I decided I'm gonna go up over this ridge and come at him from a different angle. So at this point, you can hear the elk is so close, we can hear it stepping and breaking branches. My heart is beating so fast right now. He's only about 30 yards away at this point. I can hear him, I just cannot see him. Right there where I let down the bow, I finally caught a glimpse of him. He's right out in front of us. It's just so thick you can't see anything. I was able to catch a glance at him, and what you can't tell from the camera is he's coming up right behind this tree in front of me. We end up getting so close that he locks eyes with me. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't show it. Now at this point, I'm really starting to miss my hunting buddies. If I had somebody behind me with a call that could have brought him up through me, then I'm positive I could have got a shot, but he's so close right now that I can't make a sound because he's literally coming straight at me, looking at me. Right here, we are looking right at each other. He finally starts to move. So I see my opportunity and I draw. I'm hoping I can get a shot as he moves to the right of the screen here. I don't know. I'm not seeing any openings. So this is the first time having a GoPro on my head. I learned a very valuable lesson. As you can tell, the upper bow arm is right in the middle of the shot. So you guys didn't get as good a look as I was hoping. And as you can see, there is just no clear shot on this guy. I just couldn't do it. Now, wasn't that just the wildest thing you've ever seen? Whew! So, he never did bust me. After he got almost nose to nose with me, he just slowly sunk back in, and I'm pretty sure he bedded back down. He just doesn't have the oomph to play the game right now. So I've pulled back a good 300-400 yards, maybe 500 yards, and I'm just gonna give him some time to rest up and see if he wants to play this game here in about another 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm gonna get some water myself and let my nerves kind of settle down a little. Man, I wish I could have had that shot. There just wasn't. I haven't looked at the video yet, but there just was not a clean avenue. Everywhere that I was looking, there was a branch here, a branch there, and it was just so thick, and I do not want to wound an animal. I'd rather give up a shot than take a shot I'm not comfortable with. So we're gonna see if we can play this game again here in about an hour. So stay tuned. Well, Mr. Bull up on top never did show back up. So on my way down, which I'm still on my way down, there was 2 bulls across the canyon. One was about same height as I am on this side. One was probably 200-300 feet higher and maybe 500-600 yards off to the right. I sat there and played bugle back with them for a little bit. I thought about turning on the camera, but I figured you guys would just make fun of my bugles, so I went ahead and just left it off. I'm sure you guys will make fun of them enough as it is. Well, made it back to camp just at dark, so I'm gonna cook myself something to eat for dinner. Maybe sit around a little campfire for a little bit, but I think it's gonna be an early bedtime tonight. I'm exhausted. All right, good night. Good morning. It is now technically day 3. Today we will be going home, so it'll be a short day of hunting. I was listening this morning. There were some very, very far off bugles to the point where you almost question yourself if you heard them or not. So nothing close is bugling or it's moved on. The little trail, skid road that I've been hiking up, we just had an F-350 back up into it, and it sounds like they're unloading, so yeah, I'm not going to be going back up there. That's always the fun of hunting on public land. Even the area that you're hunting and that you've kind of established, you get to share because, well, they don't know you've been hunting that. So I'm going to take a drive back off to where I was playing tag with those bugles yesterday towards the end of the day and see if I can't get anything to talk and maybe go pursue them. We'll wait and see. Okay, so new game plan. I just went and checked out that area where I was playing tag with the other bulls last night, right about dusk, and there's a army of four-wheelers lined up. Maybe the other camps heard me. I don't know. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to go ahead and pack up camp and start heading down the hill. There's a spot on the way down that has always interested me, so I'll probably pull over there and do a little bit of hunting there and then head back. I still got a 2.5 hour drive ahead of me back home, and I got to get some weekend chores done before I got to go back to work Monday. So we'll see what this last little hunt does when we get to the spot, and if I don't get anything there, you guys all know what that means. There's going to be a part 3. Quick in cap. Yeah, nothing on the way home. It's now Monday morning. I was doing a little bit of editing. I figured I would throw this last little one in for you. On the way down, there was nothing. Nothing was talking, nothing was moving. So there's definitely going to be a part 3. So stay tuned for that one. This video should post here. It's Monday morning, so either later this afternoon or Tuesday morning. I try to get these edited and posted as fast as I can. If you are liking these videos, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification, and always feel free to comment. You can make fun of my bugling or my editing. Advice, I'm always open for advice.